May peace be upon you all, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are. I greet you in peaceful name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, because without him, there is nothing that you can do. In front of you, you see the arrestations of Don Lemon, the former journalist of CNN in Minneapolis, Minnesota state. Today, thank so much my subscribers, my followers, wherever you are. You are valuable people, and I want to share with you why Minneapolis, instead of Minnesota, is in turmoil politically, why things are not well. Due to the laws of immigration, as you know, United States under administration of Donald Trump has changed dramatically from maybe far to go to left or from the left to the center. We don't know its direction, but the case that I'm about to share with you today is about the demonstration, manifestation, which is keep going into Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Minneapolis is an epicenter of this crisis, this Cold War between Democratic Party and the Republican Party, or between Black Lives Matter and Make America Great Again. These two blocks, Black Lives Matter and Make America Great Again of Donald Trump, which is a label of the Republican Party today. And also the ideas of these people who say, hey, in our state, if there is illegal immigrant, it's okay. Let them peaceful. If there is crimes committed by them, we close eyes or we treat them like a human being. But you guys with MAGA, you treat them like a slave, like what Hitler did in Nazi camps. And Donald Trump, we're gonna treat you in a court which gonna be similar like a Nuremberg court that judged Nazi Germany's by after the defeat of Hitler. That's the history. So what happened today is to show you guys that America, in which you are and me, the land of Uncle Sam, is in turmoil, it's in a crisis, is in trouble politically. You cannot see it, but that is how it is. I remember one day I attended one of the conference. That conference was organized by Alliance. The Alliance was the refugee agencies by that time, in which preached or summoned one of the famous professor from Arizona University. That lady, I still remember her. Her name, I think, is Met. That's just the last name that I kept, if I don't have a good memory. So what she taught us that God created us as a garden of flower in which we have a lot of diversity of color, diversity of how the gardens look like, and make happy to the observer, whoever look at it. So, and I said that I am deeply sorrow. I'm in sorrow because that was under Obama administration, because our country is divided. So, what is the division? What is Minneapolis means in this crisis? First of all, in Minneapolis, that is where George Floyd died, if I don't forget exactly the place. Secondly, it is a city in which we have two people shot and dead in hand of ICE. So now ICE is an enemy for some, according to their political affiliation, or they are a hero to the other according to their political affiliations. America now it's facing each other into two blocks or two faces. Black Lives Matter, Make America Great Again. That's how I see it, my brothers and sisters. That's how I see things involving. What happened on, I think it was January 18, at the St. Paul Church, it has something which doesn't have a reason to be in American society. That place was a place of worship. People were gathering in their church, worshiping, hearing sermons from different preachers, bishop, reverend, whoever is in charge of there. I don't know how the hierarchies look like, how it has been built. But among the protesters, among those who were manifesting, was famous one, was a former journalist of CNN, Dan Lemon. That's the video that I tried to use a little bit at the beginning. And also, Dan Lemon was there in a group, in the movement Black Lives Matter. So he has been arrested with his co-manifestors. So this shows that the crisis, how far it is, the wound, how it's still deepen and deepen. Then also the particularity of this city, Minneapolis, which is in the state of Minnesota, is this. Somali population or Somali communities, I think they are the majority there because they have their city rulers. That's a place where lives Ilhan Omar, the congresswoman from the Democratic Party. Do you know how things is between her and the Trump administration? Some rumors, we're going to deport you to Somalia. And secondly, they have a little place named Lilo Mogadishu. I try to use American slang, Lilo Mogadishu. When I try to use my former English, which is British English, that is Lito Mogadishu. What Mogadishu means to white American or to black Americans. White Americans and black Americans in general, these two blocks. In Mogadishu, by the year 1990, there was a beginning of civil war in Somalia, or war between tribes. If I try to understand what happened, there were a war leader named Mohammed Farah Aidid. The country, that's what a war leader by that time. He was a very famous, I think they killed him, I don't know, during, after the crisis. What I want to emphasize is the intervention of the U.S. Army, which was Rangers. The U.S. Army tried to intervene in order to appease that country, but they have underestimated the firepower or the heart of fighting, which is in the Somali people. So they sent 3 helicopters by that time. They went to Mogadishu. Their mission maybe was to capture alive for Mohammed Farah did. When they sent these 2 helicopters, 2 of them Black Hawks, two of them got shot and fall down. They killed U.S. soldiers, U.S. Army, and they took the red border of American soldier, and they trained them on the street. They were celebrating death from Satan, death of American, uncleans, kafir. Those who do not believe in a Muslim belief, you are not good. That's how they did. And now, in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, we have a little area named Lilo Mogadishu or Rito Mogadishu. Remember, in Mogadishu, they shoot down 2 Black Hawk helicopters. American soldiers have been humiliated there. Some have been captured alive, others they have been killed and got shameful humiliation. which pushed Bill Clinton administration to withdraw that force. That's why today in Somalia, we still have a peacekeeping militaries from different African countries. America has been experienced something horrible, something terrible, because when you look at the TV by that time, it was horrible to watch. So, Little Mogadishu means, guys, you invade our country, you don't want to enforce federal law, you don't want to obey the law of the USA Federation. Oh, that's the trial. So, in general, this series, it's gonna be a center point for opposition to Trump administration. That's how I see it. That's how I analyze it, my brothers and sisters. I am not an expert in political, but I analyze what I see on TV, on newspaper, different analyze from also different people, different sides of journalists who analyze it and who say it, no matter whoever are here or are abroad. Because I used to listen some news from France, like c'est d'ailleurs sur the radio, because I speak French as well. So, the second point that I want to close with is the tension between Tehran, which is the capital city of Iran, and the United States of America. Because right now, the warship Abraham Lincoln, if I don't mess up with that name, is in this Persian Gulf Sea here. Persian Gulf Sea is here. And also, you need to remember that in this place, that's where we have the Detroit of Hormuz. And also, in the south of Saudi Arabia, that's where we have Yemen. Yemen has a fighters named Houthi, plus the crisis which can broke out in Hormuz, Detroit here. It's gonna be very, very bad for this administration. And also, we need to pray God, because if Trump go to war with Iran and try to dismantle this theocracy, because Iran is, I think, one or two governments which are based on Quran and the Sharia law, where they have given an important place to God. That's why we name their administration theocracy. So, pray God, guys, don't sleep. Youth, brothers and sisters, like books, like intervene in debates. Whoever is not praying in your church, whoever is not affiliated to your political party, whoever is not look like you according to the color's skin, it is not your enemy. We need to talk like a human being, exchange experiences, because the devil, its mission is to keep us asleep, to keep us in total ignorance, in which we can die like flies without knowing what clue is around us. Thank you so much. Share, comment, like and dislike, all different news, because I'm going to share with you different topics in different areas of life, different fields, according to the little knowledge that I've given me here. Remember, scientists said that our brain is full 100%. Guess what? You and me as a human being, we die after just using 10%. It means that 90% go to graves without being used. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God give you peace, good health, and money. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.